Hello everyone and welcome to Merlin's Manor for another playthrough of Final Girl. Really enjoying going through these different feature films. Each one is so unique, and this is one of the most unique ones. It's the Organism at Station 2891. Let's start out by going through the setup for Station 2891. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to place the helicopter here in the helipad and this card for the helicopter over here. This plays a little bit differently as far as how you save victims. You're going to have to get them here to the helipad, and then you're going to load them up on the helicopter. It's going to start out here, and you're going to have to move it to the Arctic airport before you can save any victims, and that's done through the Fly Faster card, as well as some of the Terror cards will do that as well. And then it has to fly back before you can load it back up with more victims to be saved. You're also going to put this little dozer here, the ski dozer, and it can be either here or here. It has to be on the outdoors near one of these two places, and I've chosen to put it right there. And then you have the two-way radio here, and it's going to start with 4 charges on it. And what this does is you can use it to move a victim 1 space at the cost of a time. It may not be used on the same victim more than once in a single turn. You can use it for more than 1 victim on a turn, but you have to space out using it for a single person. So if you want somebody to move 2 spaces, you're going to have to do it 1 round and then the next. So this is going to be very helpful in rescuing people, as well as sometimes keeping people out of the outside so that they cannot be killed off by frostbite. Because see, if somebody's out here and a certain card comes up that has this symbol on it right here, they're going to get frostbite, and if they stay out and another one of those cards comes up, they're going to take a damage. For the victims, that's going to kill them right off. For you, it'll do 1 damage, as well as for the killers. And so you want to try and make sure that people aren't staying out there too long for that reason. And so that can be a very handy kind of thing to use there. Now, as far as the organism goes, we have shuffled up these cards here and placed them out, and they're basically corresponding to these things. And when one of them is revealed, that first one's going to turn over, and then you're going to replace it with whichever one that happens to be. And you're going to start out, you're not going to have any killers on the board. What's going to happen is you're going to have these meeples right here are going to represent exposed victims. And at the beginning, you don't know if they are infected or not. You can test them by getting test kits that are located at the various search locations. When you do a search, you're able to pick those up, and then you're able to take and test the people. And so you're going to be doing that by looking at these different test results. If you have one that's safe like that, then they become a regular victim and you can save them as normal. If it has assimilated like that, then you are going to turn them into a mutated organism, and then they are going to become a killer, and you're going to resolve all the different bloodlust that comes up there. And so you're going to be testing to find that out. If you don't test them by the end of the terror deck, then they are going to become organisms, all the ones that are left. And so you want to be sure to test some of those. You're going to have a 1 in 3 chance of them being an organism when you start out. If you happen to get a safe card, you're going to discard that card. And if you happen to get a card that says they are mutated, then you are going to shuffle that one right on back in. So there's always going to be at least 1 organism, but there could be as many as 3 if your luck is bad. We're also, for the organism, we're starting on terror level 5. And then there's a special way to set up the board itself. And here's what I'm going to do. I've gone ahead and I've put 9 meeples that are regular yellow ones in here, as well as the 3 special victim meeples, so that they're all the same size. And we're just going to draw them out one at a time, starting in the top left corner and working our way across. Let's see, we got 1 there. We got 2 in this next room, and one of them is going to be a exposed victims. Let's go ahead and just put that one in there. It doesn't matter which color you're putting in there, they're all going to operate the same way. 2 regular ones here in the rec room. Going for the hallway now. We got 1 regular and 1 exposed in the hallway. Then the other hallway is going to be the last one of these guys. Here he is in the hallway. And then it doesn't really matter at this point because they're all the regular ones. So you got one guy there, one guy there, one there, and one here in the commander's hut. There we go. So we're all set up with quitting time. Now the killer space isn't going to actually have anybody on it for the organism. Now, a few extra notes about the exposed victims. They may never be targeted or killed by the mutated organism. They may not be saved. They may not be replaced with special victim meeples. They always panic during the panic phase. And if killed by a game effect, you immediately draw a test result card and apply the effects there. And so you want to be able to test these people so that you can get them saved if they don't turn into the organism. Let's go ahead and jump right on in at this point. And I am going to try and save. Oh, let's go ahead and do the event first. Who goes there? Several scientists arrive from another station. Place one new victim in each outdoor space other than the exit. Wow, okay. Let's see here. One with me, one there, and one there. We are filling up with victims here. Let's go ahead and try and save some of these people. Let's start out by walking. And I got one success, so I'm going to come here. Let's go ahead and walk again. Going to toss me a time. Let's see. No successes. I could turn it if I want to, or I can take a damage and 2 times. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and turn it, I think. No, I'm going to go ahead and take the damage and 2 times. So I can come here like this. I can only take 2 with me, but I can spend a time with a 2-way radio for this guy to come, and then I can save all 3 of these guys. So they're going to come here. And then we're going to move this helicopter over here to Arctic Station 2891 so it can get moving on out. And let's go ahead and focus. I'll go ahead and turn in the short rest and weak attack so that can come down 1. And spend a time there. I'm not going to have a lot to do on my next turn unless I get rid of this card. I think I'll get rid of this. No, tell you what, I'm going to take a turn doing hardly anything next round. Well, I'm going to get fly faster is what I'm going to get. Okay. So that was my 1 time to spend. Boom. All these go here. And let's go ahead. Killer doesn't do anything because we don't have a killer yet. We are going to flip a terror card now. Someone is destroying the tests. Discard the test kit from the search space that's closest to you. That's the tool shed here. So this test kit is gone. 1 normal victim within 2 spaces of that is killed. 1, 2, 1, 2. There's nobody there. So nobody dies. And there's no organism yet, so that's not going to happen. Okay, so we're moving into the next one. All I'm going to do is fly faster, or should I? No, I'm going to hold on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get a bunch of cards. I'm going to get a distraction for 3, a sprint for 2, and a close call for 1, like that. And all these come back. I have 10 cards. Nothing happens up there. Oh, and I forgot during the upkeep phase, these guys are supposed to all panic. So let's go ahead and do that real quick for last round. That guy comes there. Gray is going to go there. And black is going to come through here. Okay, so now we're going into the terror phase. Discard the test kit that is in the area closest to me. There's none in that one right now, and there's nobody near it. So, well, that was a... Who shuffled these? Okay. Now I got plenty to do. Let's go ahead and do a distraction to start us out. Hoping for 2 successes. I got 1 and I can turn 1. I'm going to do that. Short rest and weak attack. 1, 2, 1, 2. Nice. Let's go ahead and do a focus. Okay, that's going to come down 1. That's going to go 1 there. Not bad. And now I'm going to do a fly faster with 3 dice. I get 1 success. Do I want to try for... Tell you what, let's go ahead and do a close call. Reroll 1. And then let's go ahead and get rid of a focus and a walk. Now that went 2. I managed to turn that into a success. And we lose 1 time for the fly faster. So that's a good start right there. These guys are all going to come over here. I can take a furious strike. I can move 1 space. I can get 2 time. And I got a lot that I can go ahead and do. Got 8 to spend. We can get a sprint for 2. I'm going to search for 2. Get another search for 2. Let's get a sprint for 2. Go ahead and get a double up for 2 while I'm here. Okay. Lots of spending. Lots and lots of spending. Okay. We don't have enemy right now, so we're going to do this. Survive at all costs. If there's no mutated organism in play, increase the bloodlust 1. And then they would target, but there's nobody there. If a victim was killed, draw and resolve the next terror card. No victims killed because we still don't have a killer. Okay, this is working out good still. Go ahead and sprint. Got 1 success. I'm going to go ahead and go 1, 2, bringing these guys here. No, actually, no. I'm going to go 1, 2 into the commander's cabin. So that's cost me 1. Then I'm going to search the commander's cabin. I got 1 success. Could turn it into 2. I think I'll just do the 1 though. We get a test kit and a flare gun. Flare gun goes right there. Gets 2 charges. No, I forgot to panic these guys twice now. 4 would have been there. 4 again. Gray. 5. And then they would have panicked last time. 3 stays in there. 5 comes out. And 5 comes there. Okay. So not much would have happened. Okay, let's go ahead and do another search. Oh, spend the time for that first search. See what else we can find in here. Do I want to go ahead and... No, I'm just going to take the top card. Oh, nice. I got Yuki's Alaskan Mulmut. I'm running out of charges. When an enemy enters your space, deal damage to it. The next time you take damage, ignore it and remove a marker from this card instead. This ally is not considered in your backpack, but you may store it there. Okay, found Yuki's dog. So that was good. And that should go down 1. Okay, I think we are in a good place right now. I'm going to get a fly faster for 1. For 2. Got a couple close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. I'm going to get a guard for now. And then all of these except for the weak attack can come in here. Okay. Being a little too efficient right now. Okay, let's see what happens. Nothing for that. Did I forget to roll again? I forgot to roll for them again. 6, 2, stays in there, and 6. Okay. So, see, it senses we are vulnerable. If there's no mutated organism in play, panic each victim in or adjacent to one of those spaces. So this guy's going to panic. 5, stays in there. One with me. Going to panic right on out there. And, oh, wait. No, these guys both are going to panic. We got 1. Doesn't look like he goes anywhere. And the other one, 4, comes right in here with me. They just switch places. Let's go ahead and do fly faster. We got 2 successes, so it's going to come right here. And I'm going to, so that cost me a time, and I'm going to pay a time to get this card right back into my hand. And then I'm going to sprint. Oh. Get rid of the 2 focuses, I guess. Turn that into a success. We go 1, 2. And then let's do a walk. I'm just going to take the damage on that one. So I'm going to move there. Oh. Take 2 people with me. 1, 2. A heart. And then I'm also going to spend one of these. Make this person come with me. And we're going to save all 3 of these people, putting them on here. And I'm going to go ahead and do a fly faster. I got 1 success. I can turn it into 2. Why not? Short rest and walk. I'm going to go straight there and save these 3. Get a heart back. I get to flip this. And I get, this is going to go down twice, which means 1, and then, oh, I don't know where this was. Now, let me see real quick what happened. So, I spent 1 for that, 1 for the first time I played, the other one, I spent 1 for the sprint, spent 1, 2 for the walk, 1 for the fly faster, okay. And then this is going to go up 1 because I went up above the terror level. I've saved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Now, once per turn, you may play a copy of the guard card as though it was in your hand. It could be handy, or I could also get this damage die. I think I'm going to get the damage die instead. So add that to my dies. Basically this, whenever I am doing an attack card of any sort or any kind of damage card, I get to roll that. So that's a lot of fun. Okay, I'm going to call it quits right here. Don't have hardly any time. I'm just going to get a close call this round. Work towards stuff next round. Okay. It's happy hour. If there are no victims in play, discard this card and draw another tarot card. Otherwise, panic all victims that are indoors. Okay, let's panic everybody that's indoors. Start in the corner here. 6, nothing. 4, he's going to come out in the hallway. This guy is going to go into there. 2 in the corner. 3 and 6. 1 will come out. The other will stay in there. This guy down here. 3 stays in there. This guy right here. 4 stays in there. Okay, and it says move all victims from each hallway to the rec room. Those guys come right in there. And then there's nobody doing that. I get frostbite since I am outside. That right under there. And this is going to come one more this way. Wow. Let's see. So I have nothing I can do on my turn. Oh, this comes here. This. That goes there. This. Sprint. And that goes there. Okay, so I'm getting all my free cards back. I have 6 to spend. Let's go ahead. I could use some movement. But I need to go test people. And I need to go maybe search some more. Let's get a sprint for 2. No. Tell you what, I'm just going to get a critical blow for now. Because I can afford a critical blow for 6. So we are getting stuff. It's really all we're doing. But we've been extremely lucky as far as the tarot cards go. Acidic body fluids. Mutated organism closest to... Okay, so this is going to get that later. We'll go ahead and put the heart on it now. Since there's no mutated organism, we're going to wait until there is one and it'll receive that card. And then when I deal damage to it, I will lose a heart. And it has to be the last of the main health tokens that come off. So let's go ahead and walk. Ooh. Get rid of 2 cards, I guess. Weak attack and a focus. Go 1. Lose a time. We turn that into a success. Let's try walking again. Need 2. Come on, 2 successes. I'll turn that into a success, I guess. Close call and a focus. I can go 1, 2 inside. Okay. Now that I'm inside during the upkeep phase, I will get to get rid of my frostbite. Have you seen how disgusting it is? If there's no mutated organism in play, discard the card and draw the next tarot card. Oh boy. Thick skin. Oh my. No, I didn't spend, did I? So I had 4 to spend. Tally 8 seems to be the way to... Nope. Let's get a search and a sprint. Okay. Really helps you remember to buy your cards. Okay. Oh, and during the upkeep phase, 2. 3. That one. 6. Okay. Let's go ahead and sprint. Get rid of the short rest in the guard, I guess. Move. Oh, this would have gone away during the upkeep phase. And then move 1, 2 into there, and I guess I'm stopping. Get all these cards back. I could use a search maybe, or a sprint. How about a sprint, search, and close call? I actually can't get all these cards. Let's leave a focus behind. Okay. So, no enemies. Do not remove any frostbite tokens during the next upkeep phase. We're going to have 2 events come out. Oh, that should have been discarded. Comm Specialist. Victim closest to, but not in the radio room. That would be this guy. Comm Specialist. Once per action phase, you may roll a die. On a roll of 5 or 6, you may move the helicopter a space. And if he's killed, I have to discard 2 action cards of my choice. In the other event, Hidden Weapons Cache. So I shuffled these beforehand. Basically, these are all going to come out here, and the one that has the gun symbol on it will unlock all weapons that are in there to be part of its own kind of deck. I guess I can go through and do that right now. We've got a flamethrower, an old revolver, a flare gun. I don't think the dog is considered a weapon. So, although it kind of, in some ways, works like a weapon because it does damage. Okay. So let's just put that in the bonus item deck area. And if I find that, I can search it. And then there's nobody to move. Anybody outside would get frostbite, but there's nobody outside, and then that comes there. Okay, we have one last terror card, and everybody's going to become. Ooh, that's not good at all. I need to go test somebody, so let's go ahead and these go back. I just need to get there. Come on, I need a good sprint. Ooh, 1, 2. Go ahead and discard. Focus. And a close call. Go 1, 2. Wait, 1. Yeah, 2, 3. Spend the time. And then let's go do a walk. Into there. And then I can use this. Test him. Okay, let's see what we get here. I feel good about this one. Safe. So he is going to become a regular victim, and this gets discarded. So I sprinted, I walked. That cost me 2 time total between those. I'm going to assume you have to stop to test somebody, even though it doesn't actually say that. Okay, let's go ahead and walk. Things are getting problematic. We can go 1. Do I want to spend? I don't really want to spend stuff. I don't think. Well, spend these 2. I can get outside. Spend those 2 and come outside. And spend a time for that. What does it say here? Move into one of these spaces, reveal the token. Ah, got it on the first go. Nice. Okay, so these come off there. So I can search there. I don't know if I want to do that this turn, though. I like sending these 2 towards the helicopter. Cost of time for each one. This goes away now. Okay, I'm going to get these back and a close call. Okay. This one. If there are no mutated organisms in play, 4 comes down 1. Discard a random card from your hand. Oh boy. Let's do this one. Ah, it would be critical blow, wouldn't it? Search, weak attack, walk, walk. Let's go. Sprint. Okay, so we will reveal a finale. It won't happen this round, but we're revealing it here in the upkeep phase. No, and those guys should have gone last time. 3 and 3. They would have stayed there. When this card is revealed, any remaining exposed victims are immediately assimilated. So these guys are going to get assimilated. The first one is going to be this guy here. So this guy comes off. And then the second one is going to be this guy here. So boom and boom. This one is no longer needed. Would have been that guy. They get their health, which that one has 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in these ones. The 7th one is going to be one of these tokens. And this one's going to get 6 health, so 5 of these. And a final health token. And they're both in here. But this guy and this guy right here. Okay, real quick note here. I realized right after I got done with the playthrough that I forgot to read off and then follow the finale card, which says if there is only one mutated organism in play, raise the horror 2 levels at the beginning of the killer phase. If the horror level is ever above 6, you have been assimilated and lose the game. So I wasn't doing that. It's going to affect gameplay a little bit. I will go over at the end what I think how it would have played out, so as not to spoil anything right now. Oh, Bloodlust was only at 1, so they're both going to they would walk to a victim. You would resolve everything along this line, but they've only had 1 Bloodlust increase. So this has been very different. I've never gone the entire time without somebody turning. Okay, no, I'm here. Okay, let's go ahead and search the weapons area here. Oh, that's a lot of fail. Do focus and close call. Do search this. Got a revolver. Everything revolving weak attacks right now. Ugh. Okay. So that search cost me 1. And I am going to spend I'm going to spend my short rest to go back up to 6. And I'm going to get... Oh, wait, no, I can't do that. Never mind. That's still my discard. Let's just get a retaliate for 4 and a close call for 1. No. Yeah. Boom, boom. Get all these back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We go do the finale part of their card. Before we would have done this part. Now we're doing the finale part. And we start with this one. Just going to move and kill. Bloodlust goes up. So he would move, but he stays there. This one, 4 goes like that. And then that one is going to kill somebody. So the Bloodlust goes up. We get another event card. Someone pulled the fire alarm. You and all victims in the main building panic. You may spend 2 to keep yourself from panicking. Well, I'm not in the main building, so this guy's going to panic. Stay there. Stays there. And this guy comes there. Okay, discard that. And he is going to kill another person. I wish he'd panicked on out of there. So Bloodlust goes up. Horror. Yeah, for both of them. That was not fun. That was not fun. Okay, upkeep phase. Nothing really to upkeep. I am going to walk. Or do I have a sprint? Nope, I'm going to walk. I'm going to save these people because it's going to lower the horror. Oh, I only have 2 dice. Reroll. Focus and short rest. Do that. Cost 1 time. And let's try again. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'll just take the damage this time. 1 heart. 2 time. Get these guys on there. And I am going to end my phase getting one of these. and sprint, I think. Yeah. Focus comes to my hand. These all go there. Okay, what are these guys doing? They're moving up. This one moves 2 spaces. 1, and this is the closest victim, so 2. And then this one is going to move only 1. Do a fly faster and hope for the best. 1 success, I can turn it into 2. Get rid of a focus and a walk. We go there. Save both of these people. 4 is going to go down twice because of that. And that cost me 1 time. Now let's go ahead and sprint. 2 successes, means I can sprint 3. I don't know if I want to be in this space. I have retaliate, so maybe I do want to be in this space. Oh, and by the way, this guy gets both of these. As annoying as that is, because he was the first one to come in. I have a Furious Strike and a Weak Attack. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Cost me 1 time. Now I'm going to do Weak Attack. 2 successes, which means I'm using the flare gun on him. So this goes away. I do an extra damage. So it's 2 damage. And then that goes down 1. Now let's go ahead and do a Furious Strike on him. With 3 dice. 1. I'm just going to leave it at 1. 4 is going to go down 1. 1 damage. And I end my turn. Okay. Now he can move 1 there, 1 there. He's going to go for the victim because he goes to the space with most victims if there's a tie. And he's going to kill this guy. That's going to go up 1. They both get a heart. He's full health, so he doesn't get 1. He will get 1. Okay, this guy's now going to attack me. I'm going to play. Oh, these all go. Oh, I forgot to do my buy stage yet again. Let me see what we got. 1, 2, 3. I should have spent 3. Get all these back. I have 3 to spend. I'm not really getting an improvise. Or no, maybe a planning. Nope, I can't afford a planning. Ooh, how about a double up for 2 and a close call for 1? Okay. Okay. So that guy's going to attack me. I'm going to retaliate. He does 2 damage. I negate all of that just with that. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it as is. Or no, let's do focus and a close call. That way I do 2 damage to him. Okay. And then I don't have any attacks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk out here. 1 success. There. I meant to use the double up to get retaliate back. That would have spent 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have 1 to spend yet again. Look at this as just a discard card. Okay. Double up. These come to me. Walk. Okay. So this guy is 1, 2, 3 away from there. 1, 2, 3 away from me. He's going to go towards the victim first. He has a movement of 2. This one has a movement of 2 as well. He's going to come out to me. And he immediately takes a damage because of Yuki's Alaskan Malamute. Boom, like that. Then he's going to attack me, and I'm going to retaliate. I get 4 dice because he's on his last health here. 1 success is enough to block all of his damage and kills him. Although I believe you actually wait until... Oh, he was already done, so yeah. Okay. So I am going to spend my entire turn... Well, a short rest real quick. Okay, 1 success. I'm going to do a focus and a fly faster. Make that 2 successes. Got 2 hearts from that, and I will call that. Get a critical blow for 6 and all these. Okay, during his phase, he's going to come here, kill this guy. That goes up. Horror comes down. Oh, this guy's dead. My turn. He's way up there. I will not make it to him. Let's walk towards him at least. Ooh, nice. So 1 time. 1, 2. Let's walk again. Huh. Nice. 1, 2. And he is not quite going to make it to me there. Let's get a retaliate. No, let's get a furious strike. Okay. He's going to go 1, 2 into there. Doesn't quite make it to me. And then I am going to not walk because apparently I didn't get a walk. They were both in there. I can use a weak attack from range 1 though, so let's do that. I'm actually going to use the flare gun though. Done. So 2 of these go bye-bye. And horror level goes there. Okay, one more mistake that I made here, right here, is I forgot to apply the minor dark power where the organism would take 1 of my health every time that I did damage to it. And so that would have played out a little bit differently. I'll explain that at the very end here. No, I haven't been rolling this the entire time. He gets 1 more damage. Gonna retaliate for 4. And I kind of feel like doing a double up. Boom. Okay, so he comes in here. 1 damage. Then he's going to attack me. I'm going to retaliate. I can't remember if he used on retaliate or not. I'm just going to say not. 2 successes. I ignore all attack damage. Give him 2. I'm going to use my double up to get that back. And then it's going to be my turn. Let's go ahead and do a critical blow. I need to make that a success. Actually, I would like to make both of them successes. So let's just go ahead and do 2 focuses, short rest, and a walk. So I did 2 damage via the retaliate, plus 2 for that. So 3 and 4. Nice. Down to his final health. And let's Furious Strike him. And because he's on his final health, I get 4 dice. Oh, look at that. Do close call and a walk to turn one of those into a success. Doing a damage. Actually, Furious Strike. Yeah, it does damage and get a time. Because that goes up 1. And let's see if I killed him. Dead as a doornail. Boom. Didn't even need the retaliate. What would I have had? I would have been dead as well had I died. So there you have it. That was easier than some of my previous turns at this. I just had a lot of luck of the Terror deck not really bringing stuff out. Okay, so here's what I think would have happened. One of 2 different scenarios. The first, if I had done things the same way that I had done them, the horror level never actually would have gotten above 6. It would have gotten right to 6 and would have come back down to 5 with that last attack. However, I also probably would have been playing focuses throughout and possibly even gotten a few distractions. And so it would have probably prolonged the game a little bit that way because I would have been focusing a little bit more on keeping that horror level down. I would have only been rolling 2 dice for a good part of that. So that also would have affected how things turned out. I wouldn't have gotten as many double successes probably, but I'm not sure exactly how. But there's another way that it might have played out as well had I realized what was going on. Instead of using the retaliate to kill off the first one immediately, I probably would have allowed the dog to just take a hit. And then I would have probably tried to leave that guy alive and rolling an extra die actually for him being on his final health, and would have run up and tried to attack the other guy for a little while. And so that's probably how that would have played out, most likely actually. But even had it played out the other way, I would have gotten things done in time if I'd rolled the same amount of successes. The other thing that happened was, of course, not taking the hits from the minor dark power. The dog would have absorbed all 3 of those hits that I would have taken, and I would have lost the dog there right near the end. And so that's how that would have played out a little bit differently. So it didn't affect the gameplay. I wouldn't have lost any hearts. Well, I would have lost the 1 because of the dog having taken the original hit if I had played it a little bit differently from the other guy and not killed him immediately instead with the retaliate. But I would have taken 1 heart of damage. I still would have won in that situation. That is how you play the Organism and Station 2891. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.